if there's anything about March, is that it gives people the idea that there is hope, that the flowers will bloom again, the leaves will come out, and the first sign of that really is maple. It's a tangible evidence that spring is here. What we do is we drill a hole into the tree 2.5 inches. I'm Perry Monroe. I live in Black River, 15 minutes outside of Wolfville, Nova Scotia, in the beautiful Annapolis Valley. It's like walking through a time span. You come around the corner and all of a sudden, there it is. There's no cell phone coverage here. You see people get their cell phone out and all of a sudden realize they can't get the cell phone to work. There's a certain panic in that. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, cell phone doesn't work, put it away. When my wife Judy and myself came here to Uncle Maxie's land, he had never cut a rock maple down. And maple is the only thing I could see that you can do with a tree to earn money. It doesn't cut the tree down. In fact, the health of the tree is critical to your survival. My dream was to tap the maple trees. Judy's dream was to have the pancake house and run it and so on, because she wanted to add value to the maple syrup. Somehow all these eggs have got to make a basket full of money to survive. And so there's art and there's writing and there's guiding and there's maple. And even then we have to go out sometimes and work out off the farm, like a lot of small farmers, to make enough money to pay the taxes. And we're always fighting to try and stay in rural Nova Scotia and not end up with all the population of Canada all hovering around the city, which I can't understand anyway.
Move over a bit, Ezra. Save me a spot. I have to wait for hours.
Josh and Brian have the horses. They bring their team down. This is their big job, the sleigh ride. They do an excellent job. I think parents understand the need for their children to connect to nature. The kids of today certainly do, that if you pull a string here, something jerks over there. They know that better than their own parents, because they're the ones that push the green envelope. And adults fall in line because the kids want this planet to be green. What we're doing here is boiling the sap, and the steam goes off and leaves behind the sugar.
How many gallons do you run off?
Every season's different.
Every season, yeah, depending on the weather.
This year's been terrible.
Has it?
Coldest March I've ever remembered.
Yeah.
But that's just the season.
Oh, yeah.
So we start off with sap at 2%, and we run it through to 66.5% sugar. So that's a saturated sugar solution. That's maple syrup. Black River Gold. There has to be a place somewhere you can go to get away from it all. I think that's what this is.